Hurricane Erin, now a Category 2 storm, is churning up the East Coast, bringing dangerous conditions to Virginia, Maryland, and Delaware as the work week comes to a close. Although the storm is not expected to make a direct landfall in the United States, its sheer size and power are still making their presence felt from hundreds of miles offshore. The main concerns for coastal communities are life-threatening rip currents, powerful surf, significant beach erosion, and the potential for widespread coastal flooding. In Ocean City, Maryland, the impacts are already being felt. The city's emergency services director, Joe Theobald, has issued a statement prohibiting all swimming and surfing until further notice. This is a crucial safety measure due to the strong waves and extremely dangerous rip currents that have been building. Ocean City Mayor Richard Meehan described the ocean's appearance as angry and noted that high tides are expected to exacerbate the situation. He said that people are largely adhering to the warnings and staying out of the water, and that it is pretty obvious when you look at it that's not where you want to be. The mayor also anticipates moderate flooding on downtown main streets and some water rolling up to the seawall, though he does not expect it to breach the wall or cause significant damage to oceanfront properties. The primary concern in that area is erosion along the dune line. Maryland's eastern shore beaches are currently under a coastal flood warning from the National Weather Service, which is in effect until Friday. Maryland Governor Wes Moore has stated that while they do not expect significant impacts, residents should remain vigilant as coastal flooding is expected to peak on Friday. In Virginia, the eastern shore and Virginia beach areas are under a tropical storm warning, with forecasters anticipating winds up to 30 miles per hour and gusts reaching up to 45 miles per hour. Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin held a press briefing to address the storm, stating, "This is a dangerous storm, and because of the size of the storm, even though it is offshore, we will see rain bands that will bring heavy rain." He urged residents to be prepared with a plan and to avoid driving through any standing or heavy water, reinforcing the critical message to turn around, do not drown. He added, "Your car is not a submarine. State and local emergency teams are on standby and ready to respond to any flooding or other storm-related impacts." Further north, the storm's effects are being felt in New Jersey and New York. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy declared a state of emergency on Thursday, which took effect at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He noted that parts of the state could experience sustained winds up to 50 miles per hour, with waves on the Jersey shore reaching as high as 17 feet. Coastal and flash flooding are also a concern, with some flood-prone areas potentially seeing up to 3 feet of water. The governor's message to residents and visitors is to monitor local weather forecasts, stay informed on evacuation protocols, and avoid the ocean, as dangerous riptides are present. Some beaches along the coast saw winds up to 45 miles per hour, toppling lifeguard posts in Seaside Park, while massive waves crashed against a barrier in Wildwood, causing street flooding. Despite the warnings, many people came to the beach to witness the raw power of nature.
Big one. Go, 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 go.
Oh, I guess. Come here. I will fuck you up.
Oh, fuck me up? I'll throw you over. Here it goes. Uh-oh, it's quiet. That's not good.
Yeah, quiet is never good. Here it comes. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Quiet is never good.
On Long Island, New York officials made a rare joint appearance to provide a unified message about hurricane preparedness, emphasizing the importance of having a plan in place. They are particularly concerned about beach erosion and potential flooding in low-lying areas, with specific attention on Fire Island and Montauk. They anticipate waves up to 16 feet in some areas, and water levels 2 to 2.5 feet above normal. New York City beaches and some on Long Island have been closed to swimming due to the treacherous waters. As a precaution, towns like Southampton and Quogue have declared states of emergency, with crews using truckloads of sand to reinforce dunes.
The red room in the liquor store down here is completely, water's inside of the places on both sides. The fisherman, where he's at, and then this side over here. Complete inside, 4 feet of water. And that's the police down there. And this is me walking through.
The story of Hurricane Erin began in the Caribbean, where it struck parts of the southeast Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands with heavy rainfall. However, its most significant threat to the United States has been to the barrier islands of North Carolina's Outer Banks. Governor Josh Stein declared a state of emergency on Tuesday. Officials on a few of the islands issued evacuation orders, and by Wednesday evening, Highway 12 on Hatteras Island was closed as the surge increased and waves rose, cutting off Ocracoke Island's connection to its ferry terminal. The storm has also brought dangerous waves and rip currents to the state, with a sustained wind of 45 miles per hour and a gust of 54 miles per hour measured at Jeanette's Pier in Nags Head. In Rodanthe, officials are watching 2 houses precariously situated amid high waves, where at least 11 other homes have toppled into the surf over the past 5 years. The National Hurricane Center in Miami has been tracking Erin's path. The storm, which was a dangerous Category 5 with 160 miles per hour sustained winds late last week, had weakened to a Category 2 by Thursday as it moved northward. Despite this, its maximum sustained winds were still around 100 miles per hour, and it could become a major hurricane again, before finally weakening by Friday. The storm's path has been roughly parallel to the east coast, but it has not made direct landfall. However, authorities are warning that water conditions from Bermuda and Florida all the way up to New England remain extremely dangerous. Bermuda itself is bracing for a significant storm surge, with the acting Minister of National Security, Josh Adams, warning that the surge could reach up to 24 feet by Thursday. The National Weather Service reports that about 100 people drown from rip currents each year in the United States, and more than 80% of beach rescues annually involve these powerful currents. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.